Good evening. It is the JMT Kingship. That's right. Once again, it is the Crown King Nothing JMT. Metallica wrote that song about me. Where is your Crown King Nothing? Right here. This guy, JMT. Oh man. Interesting episode for you guys today. Today, we're going to talk as usual. Sitting here talking to you. The last king on the face of the planet, JMT, and the last good person on the face of the planet, JMT. Till I get around to spawning more good people, there are no good people. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is approximately 8 billion people in the world. And only one good person in it is before your eyes. JMT. Now, if I flip out and do something nuts, that don't mean that I'm not a good person. But, be that as it may, for your information, there are things that separate us from light and dark, dark and light, light and dark. Yes, but don't worry about me. I'll spawn more good people before I hang it up myself and go on and whatever it is that I decide to do. But today, we're going to read a little bit from the Bible again. Yay! Yay! You know what? I think 2 subscribers left me because I started doing that, reading from the Bible. You guys are never going to do it. So that's why we're doing it, because you guys are never going to do it. Never going to do it. So at least here, you'll know something, right? I think so anyway. Now, let's see here. What we got here? So, we are going to read from Deuteronomy, right? We're going to start Deuteronomy chapter 14. We're going to start at verse 8. We really need to start above that. But we're going to start at verse 8 because I just want to share a little something with you. We're not, it's not Sunday morning and I'm not preaching a sermon. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not a preacher, nor will I ever be. But you don't have to be a preacher to read from the Bible. All right. Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 8 says, and such. These are the instructions on what to eat and what not to eat, by the way. And we're going to compare and contrast that to several different things. Now, hold on. Now, let me tell you what people have done. People have read this scripture and then they've gone to another scripture that says the opposite of that to justify them eating what it is that they want to eat. Now, you do what you want to do. But Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 8 says, and such, and the swine. We're talking about the pig here. We're talking about the pork chops. We're talking about the sausage and the bacon. That's yummy, yummy, that you love to eat, right? And the swine, because it is divideth the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud, it is unclean unto you. Ye shall not eat their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass. That's Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 8. It specifically says not to eat the swine. Man, I know that's going to be hard for a lot of people. But it says in Deuteronomy and Leviticus the same thing. But there's a scripture out there that says that, I think it was Jesus, was having a conversation with somebody, and they says, no, I never ate that. It's unclean. And he said, never say that anything that I have created is unclean or something like that. And that kind of gave him justification on eating pork or some shit like that. But it's not that scripture specifically. It's another one that I was shown that kind of justified them eating pork, I guess. But, yeah, so once again, and the swine, because it is divideth the hoof, yet chew not the cud, it is unclean unto you. Ye shall not eat of the flesh, nor touch their dead carcass. So what does that mean to you? Does that mean eat it sometimes or eat it all the time? What does ye shall not eat of their flesh nor touch their dead carcass mean to you? So, I don't know. Hey, listen, this is not JMT. This is what I'm reading from the Bible. This is Deuteronomy 14, chapter 8. All right, so now we're getting ready to learn what we can eat from the waters. Now, this should be real interesting, right? I thought it was. These ye shall eat of all that are in the waters, all that have fins, all that have scales, shall ye eat. And whatsoever hath not fins and scales, ye may not eat. It is unclean unto you. So, okay, the only thing from the water that you should eat is fish, fins and scales. Fish are the only ones with fins and scales. Fins and scales, fins and scales. As far as I know, that's just fish. So, and whatsoever have not fins and scales, ye may not eat. It is unclean unto you. So, crabs, lobster lovers, oh man, shrimps, shrimp gumbo, shrimp stew, man. Oh man, no more of that. I mean, everybody's doing what they want to do anyways, but man, no more shrimp gumbo, man, damn. You know, I ain't even gonna lie, I like shrimp gumbo myself, but everybody's, doing what they're doing what they want to do. It's like, wow. I never wanted to eat no damn. Crab. I've eaten crab cakes before, and I ain't gonna lie. I've liked crab cakes. What else have I eaten? I really ain't no fan of no lobster, man. If you look at a lobster, that motherfucker looks like a big old roach. That's all lobster looks like, a big old fucking roach. That's what the lobster looks like to me. To me, it does. So, I don't know. So yeah. Ugh. Oh, okay. So now, we're gonna read about the birds that you're supposed to eat and all the birds you're not supposed to eat. Jeez. All right. So get ready for this one. All right, here we go. Let me adjust this a little bit better here. All right, here we go. All right. So, okay. Of all clean birds ye shall eat, but these are they of which ye shall not eat. The eagle. No one should be able to, no one should tell you not to eat the fucking eagle. I hope everybody knows not to eat a damn eagle. But apparently you got to tell them because it's written. It's written, so apparently some people is out there eating some wild shit. Man, I hate to call out names, but in China they eating all kinds of wild shit. Man, some of those videos I see of them cooking up different animals. It's like, what the hell is that, man? They do it, man. They do it. They eat it. So you are not to eat the eagle, all right? And the ossifrage. Oh, the ossifrage. The ossifrage. It's like a vulture. It's like the first vulture. The ossifrage. The ossifrage. Ugh. No one should tell you not to eat that. You should look at that and know that no, I'm not eating that shit. You know. Let's see here. The vulture is mentioned. You're not to eat the vulture. What else? And the owl. You're not to eat the owl. I hope everybody knows you're not to eat the owl. And the hawk. You're not to eat the hawk. The cockle. You're not to eat the cockle. The swan. You're not to eat the swan. Or the pelican. You're not to eat the pelican. All of these animals are mentioned that you can't eat. And the stork. You can't eat the stork. Do not eat the stork. And the bat. The bat is mentioned in here. Don't eat the bat. This is things that you should know not to eat. But in every creeping thing, every creeping thing that flourish is unclean unto you. They shall not be eaten. But of all the clean fowl ye may eat. Okay. Ye shall not eat of anything that dieth of itself. In other words, if it's laid there in the street, dead, killed, you are not to eat it. You don't know how that thing died. You are not to eat it. They're basically looking out for you, man. You know, he's looking out for you. If it dieth of its own, however it died, don't eat it. And he's just looking out for you, as far as I know. All of this makes sense. You know, the wise, not wise as wisdom, but the wise, W-H-Y, the why of it all. You can look that up in detail on why. You're not to eat anything with the two hooves, but as far as I know, the cow has the two hooves as well. So basically, you might not, if you really want to get down in discipline and really immerse yourself in godliness, follow these instructions on, throughout. It ain't just what you eat, the body is supposed to be the temple, your temple, so, you don't defile the temple with unclean things, such as what I just read. That's a big debate. God, pork lovers, they just attack this like no other. But nothing is going to do away with the undisputable fact that it was written in the Bible, and it says as such, and the swine, because it is divideth of the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud, it is unclean unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass. It's written plain as day. You can argue. You could search other scriptures. You can say, oh, well, the New Testament makes the Old Testament null and void. Nothing is going to stray away from the fact that it says in the Bible, and the swine, because it is divideth the hoof, yet chew not the cud. It is unclean unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass. You're not going to erase that. You're not going to blutter that out. You know, this ain't the CIA, you know, where you got files and then you just white out the files and then make copies of it, and then you got a copy of a file that's all blacked out. No, this is Bible, biblical, universal. And I'll tell you another thing. For people, I mean, the main people that would look at this scripture and say, no, these are the same people that so blindly believe in the King James Version of the Bible. They believe everything. I'm talking about, if it's in the King James Version, it has to be true. There's nothing that will defy the King James Version. But at the same time, when I show them this in the King James Version, they say, no. For the simple fact that they love pork that fucking much. Can you believe it? But they did. But anyways, that's just a little something for you. A little knowledge for you. You know. But they did. 17 minutes in. Well, what am I doing? Where's my beverage? Hell yeah. Oh my God. My beverage. And then you got Peter. And you got Peter that ate pork. And he explained why he ate pork. He said if meat offended my brother or some shit like that. Peter went into the house of somewhere and they offered him pork and he ate the pork. And a lot of people take you to that scripture where Peter ate pork. And he's explaining how he ate it. He was invited into a house or something like that. Don't quote me on that. I haven't really, I've came across that scripture about 100 years back. But he said that he did eat the pork or whatever. And they showed me, oh, here's where Peter ate pork. Okay, so because Peter did it, it makes it all right to do it. I don't know. I'm not telling you that I'm a strict guy that doesn't eat pork. I mean, I really don't eat pork. But when I was younger, I was really, really strong. And I never touched the pork because, wasn't supposed to. But anyways. Oh, wow, this is good.